During the meeting Competere, Ognibene Power 1953 to 2013, Ugo Ferrari, Vice Mayor of Reggio Emilia, Sonia Massini, President of the Province of Reggio Emilia, Elenia Malavasi from ITS Foundation, and Laura Oriani, Vice President of Confindustria Emilia-Romagna, all highlighted the importance of cooperation between territory and the many remarkable excellences in the field of continuous training, like the ITS Foundation, which sees Ognibene Power among its members. The importance of quality, the strategic precondition necessary to be competitive, was also underlined by Laura Oriani, Vice President of Confindustria Emilia-Romagna, and further discussed by Claudio Ognibene, who illustrated the guidelines of the renewal program OWCM, Ognibene World Class Manufacturing. Well, we applied the Japanese manufacturing techniques, as we called them in the 90s, namely focused teams and robotized focused cells. We introduced them in the 90s naively. We definitely benefited from them, but then we got lost, because when the company began its rapid growth, we realized that a naive approach was no longer appropriate. Years later, we tried a new and more structured approach. That is the world-class manufacturing program we were talking about just now. Thanks to Professor Yamashina, we have been involved in the second wave of the CNH Group. This is more or less the story of our lean manufacturing experience. Today, the WCM program represents our main tool for the future organizational development. We have already implemented it in the Reggio Emilia plant, involving 211 people. But we intend to involve at least 80% of the people working here in the next 12 months. That is around 400 workers. The Open Day celebrations have also been the occasion to stress the value of continuity, even more so when the subject is work. 40 years ago, this blonde girl was one of many students who attended Olmes Ognibene's school. Maria Grazia Cassini has been working at Ognibene for 40 years. Claudio Ognibene, who has been in the company for 42 years, awarded her and Giovanni Mezzori, who has been employed at Ognibene for 35 years. It was a great celebration, but also a moment dedicated to memories. A sequence of dreams come true could be seen in the history gallery of the tractors built by Olmes Ognibene, and in the exhibition 60 Pictures for 60 Years, reminding us, as Olmes Ognibene is used to saying, that without new dreams there is no future. Who else do you wish to thank for these 60 years, besides your wife, your children and your grandchildren? Who else, Olmes? I can no doubt thank God, because He gave me a strong will and very good health. And also because I have always been eager to do things and willing to live with my family. I'm still passionately interested in building tractors, still today, even though I'm no longer young. I've devoted myself to hydraulics. Hydraulics really mean something to me. Would you like to tell us about a good moment, Olmes? Which was the best moment of your life? I feel like crying. The most beautiful moment for me is this year. The greatest moment of my life is this year, because I am creating the future for Ognibene. Very well, the best moment is always the last one. There's a sentence I would like to leave you with. It was written by Nobel Prize winner Hermann Hesse, at a time when no one could have imagined the times when Olmes Ognibene came back home from Germany and started his business. Hermann Hesse wrote a story about the seasons of life, and it sounds more or less like this. You must find your dream, then the way becomes easy. But no dream lasts forever. Each dream is followed by another, and one should not cling to any particular one too long. Look ahead at the future. It is possible to study and find tons of different definitions, but in the idea of not clinging to dreams for too long and finding always a new dream instead, there is a piece of history. Memory and the future. The next 60 years have just begun.